Today we're going to look at the current world population with a world population clock. There are several world population clocks online that are all very interesting to look at. What we see here is the estimated current world population changing moment to moment based on estimates looking at birth and death rates around the world. We see here that the births today are over 230,000, and we subtract the deaths today, which is over 96,000, for the total here of 133,000 people that have been added to our planet just today. Over on this side, we see the same thing for this year, how many births subtracted by how many deaths, to see how much the population has grown this year. You can see that we've talked about the fact that we reached world population 7 billion in 2011. You can see that we're getting closer and closer to 8 billion with our current world population. Let's scroll down here and let's look at world population by country. I want you to go ahead and take a look at this data, and based on this data, what are the 3 most populous countries in the world? As you can see, China is currently in position number 1, but India is soon to replace China as the most populous country. Which information from this chart would indicate that India is poised to take over China as the world's most populous country? Now take a look at the 10 most populous countries in the world, and I would like you to look at population density, this column right here. So of the 10 most populous countries in the world, which country has the greatest population density? Which country has the smallest population density? Of the 10 most populous countries, where does the U.S. rank in terms of population density? And I probably should have mentioned that population density is the number of people per kilometer squared. Let's take a look at the migration data. This column right here shows net migration. Anything that has a negative in front of it would be net emigration with an E, which means movement of people out of a country. And anywhere that you see a positive number would be net immigration, the number of people moving into a country. Of the top 10 countries, only 3 top 10 countries based on population size, only 3 countries are experiencing net immigration. Which 3 countries are experiencing net immigration? Finally, let's look at fertility rate and median age. Fertility rate is the average number of babies born to a woman over her lifetime, and the median age is the median age of residents or individuals within that country. Take a look at the fertility rates. Look at the ones that are higher and the ones that are lower, and see how that relates to the median age of the population. And as hopefully you saw, the higher the fertility rate, the lower the median age of the population. And the lower the fertility rate, the higher the median age of the population. And that relates to something we'll talk about tomorrow when we look at population pyramids. One thing that I noticed is that this Worldometer has also added a section on coronavirus, where it is showing the number of coronavirus cases currently, the number of deaths by coronavirus, and how many people have recovered. If you scroll down, it shows statistics for each country. You can see the top countries in terms of number of coronavirus cases. You can also see some of the testing data. Notice testing data is per 1 million people, so you can take a look through and see which countries have more tests available for their population. You can also look and see deaths per million people. So although the United States has the greatest number of deaths, if you look based on population, we can see that there are other countries that have greater percentages of their population that have died. If you'd like to take some time to look at either the population data or the coronavirus data, you can go to worldometers.info, or there are several other population clocks that probably have similar information. Take care.